We also have some breaking news. I want to bring in NBC senior national political reporter Sahil Kapoor, who has new reporting on an effort on new legislation to help future vice presidents avoid the pressure campaign Mike Pence experienced in 2020. Sahil, what's the latest there?
That's right, Chris. Just in the last few minutes, we can report that a bipartisan group of senators has released two bills that would attempt to prevent future candidates for president from stealing elections. This is largely in response to the 2020 election, when former President Trump and his allies tried to exploit gaps in the election law to stay in power, even though he lost that election. What does this bill do, or rather these two bills, since it's broken up? It would make abundantly clear that the vice president's role is simply ministerial, that he or she does not have any unilateral authority to reject electors submitted by states. It would also raise the threshold for objecting to electors from what it is now, which is simply one member of the House, one member of the Senate. Very easy to achieve, to 1/5 of both chambers. Remember, Trump did not have those kinds of majorities, especially in the Senate. That would not, his attempt would not have been successful if this bill were law. In addition, it clarifies the Presidential Transition Act from the 1960s to make clear that in cases of closer contested elections, both candidates have resources to aid the transition. It would also address the issue of alternate slates of electors by making clear that it is the governor of the state, unless explicitly and previously identified by the state, who has the authority of submitting the electors, and it creates an expedited process if an aggrieved candidate chooses to challenge those electors. Beyond that, there are some provisions in here doubling penalties for intimidating or harassing election workers, poll workers, and that sort of thing. It's a major effort crafted by more than a dozen senators, Republican and Democrat. It has been blessed by party leadership, including Chuck Schumer, the Democratic Majority Leader, and Mitch McConnell, the Republican Minority Leader, who said yesterday he has been in regular touch with Senator Susan Collins, the lead Republican on this proposal, is sympathetic to what she's trying to achieve. Finally, Chris, I'll note, one thing these bills do not do is address the issue of voting rights. That has become a partisan issue that Republicans don't want to deal with at the federal level. This is all about preventing stolen elections and preventing coup attempts in the future.